All right.
And then when the call,
It started.
that's fine. Well, hello everybody. Today is Sunday, July 10th, and we welcome you. This is Jacqueline and Barbara Ryan, and we are going to actually cover a little bit today about a recap of what Rory went through in order to update your PBS, especially if you are an older PBS owner and have not had your system reset. He went through and archived, if you will, several pages yesterday, and he showed how to do that. So what Barbara's going to demonstrate for you today is exactly how to do that. And we're going to also give you the pages that he, just so that you could jot them down, that he went through. In addition to that, I lost my train of thought.
I'm going to walk you through how to do it.
Correct. She's going to show you exactly what he did. And just know, if you get stuck, he reiterated about 5 different times yesterday for you to go to 1f16.com, which is what we call the training site. That is the site he redid yesterday. So if you have any doubt of what your pages need to be to move forward before you start to add your additional 10 pages of your own, that is the site that you will go to look at. He did that for a reason, so that it was visual and you could physically go look at each category and what's in that category and the pages you need, minimum pages you need to work from. But Barbara is going to take some time today to demonstrate to you exactly what he did. So with that, Barbara, take it away, and I'm going to mute out.
Thank you, Jacqueline. I think you're wonderful. Hello, everybody. The first thing that we need to understand when we're building our PBSs as a whole is that this is going to become our source of income from now and forever. So you need to start that with a firm foundation. So that also entails making sure that the basics are covered, and that includes backing up your system. So on your Google Drive, the first thing that you want to do is to create a folder with the URL for your website and the word backup, so you know what it's for. Then within that folder, you're going to want to have a folder for each topic that you have that's listed on your menu. Best way to do that is open up 2 tabs so that you can see, what's on the menu, and just start at the top and go to the bottom. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got affiliate disclosures. I've got Google AdSense. So some of my menu items are a little bit different than what you should start with, when you're getting this set up. So I've written some articles, and then, I got 2 beauty and cosmetics. There's that one. And now I'm checking to see which one I want to get rid of, because you don't need 2 of them. And this is the one that I want to get rid of. So to do that, I'm going to click the down arrow here and then go down to remove. And again, I'm back to the basics. So every single one of these should have its own folder. Now, I've got some ones here that I've started. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see if I know for a fact that I've already updated, and then I'm just gonna go over to onef16.com. Okay, so I know the road to my Y here. I know that I have redone this completely. So I still think I want a copy of this into that, but I'm going to put this under articles. And to move this, I'm just going to click it and drag it up and put that under removed pages. I know the TV's been done, so, and we're taking it off anyway, but I've updated it since. So I'm just going to right click and remove. Okay. And let's go to Beauty and Cosmetics. There it is. Now this one is updated. It still needs work, but it's been updated. So Beauty and Cosmetics dashboard. I knew I got the wrong one. My beautiful back office. Edit. Now I've got orange here. There we go. And so I'm just going to see what it says that I can do relatively easy. And I got too many words. So there we go. And now I'm back to being green on green. Did you see what I did? Okay. Now the next thing, I'll try and move you all over here, is I want to copy everything that's on this page. So I'm going to click the options, which is those three buttons or three dots right there, and go down to copy all content. I have a notice on the left-hand side that says the contents have been copied. And I'm going to go back to my Google Drive. I'm going to go into Beauty and Cosmetics. I'm going to delete that because that's like way old. Click on New, Google Docs. Hit enter twice. Move the cursor up twice. Oops, sorry. There we go. Now we go up to there and type in Beauty and Cosmetics. Now I know it's saved. Now I don't want them all to say untitled document, but one of the things that I picked up yesterday while Roy was talking was that I could just click where it says untitled document and it's going to copy this very first line in there. To make sure it's all up to date, and click this cloud. And it tells me that all changes have saved to the drive. That one's done. And I can open it back up. Way easier. What you're looking at here is the HTML code that makes, or it tells the computer how to put your information on the page. So it's done in paragraphs. Here's the start of the paragraph and the end of the paragraph. This one has something a little different because it's telling it that I want the font size to be medium rather than what normally goes in there. It's a link, I can tell, because it's got the AHRF in there. So this is what your website looks like under the covers. Okay, so now I'm going to close this. And I'm gonna go and go back. And I'm gonna look for all things beauty and cosmetics. I'm gonna edit it. This still needs a little bit of work, but I'm still gonna copy it. Okay, so I'm going to click on the three dots here. Copy all content. Go to my Google Drive. Make sure I'm in the right folder. Click New. Google Docs. All things beauty and cosmetics. That's all there is to it. I got my save to drive. I'm gonna click there. So I'm gonna wait for half a second. Oh, actually, here it's saving it again, so I know it's done. So I can close that, and there it is. You do this for each and every page that's on your PBS. And what I found was the easiest was to start at the top and do affiliate disclosures. Copy and paste that page over, then go to, I think it's beauty and cosmetics that comes next. Copy and paste, away you go. Now, the other thing that I've been doing while I'm doing this is that, you know, some of my pages I haven't looked at in a year. So as I'm going through them, I am also updating them, fixing any mistakes that I made back then because I didn't know any better. So this is really a good time, you know, especially for those with the older systems, can get organized as far as where things go, and they'll know where they're at because you have a different mindset now than what you did when you very first started. Does that all make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Barbara,
Yes, go ahead.
what you're doing is you're saving all this stuff to the Google Drive,
Yes,
but these aren't actually the ones that he deleted yesterday either, are they?
no, not at all. Okay, so okay, you know what the three anchors are, correct? All right,
Yes.
plus we have Vivo or Vivo. Those are the only four that have anything other than a Cash Network Direct link. So those are the only four. Everything else, if it should be listed in Cash Network Direct. And if it's not there, we're not doing it anymore. You don't
Okay.
really want to delete any
No.
files that or any folders that you've made, documents, there we go. Because you never know what we're going to get in the future. And if you've got something that's similar to what you're looking for, you know, for that particular angle, it's much easier to modify a page than it is to create one from scratch. And only because, you know, when you do one from scratch, you kind of need to know a little bit about what you're talking, or have done a lot of research. And we don't want to spend our time doing research. That can get so tedious. So, okay. Does anybody have any questions? If not, then Jackie, I think that's everything I've got. Do you have anything to add?
Yes, can you pull up 1f16.com and share, please?
There you go.
Are you on 1f16.com?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So guys, for those of you who have older PBS systems that are not reset, many of you had your systems reset. So you probably have a lot of the old stuff out of your system. But for those of you, like many of us started a long time ago and didn't get our systems done for one reason or another, and time for you to this template in 1F16.com. Your category names should match what his names have, Roy's names have, and then to each outside, when you hover over the category, there are the pages. That is the template. If you have anything in your system, you can take them out, back it up, as Barbara just demonstrated for you, because we never know what's going to come back. And to her point, it's easier to modify than to recreate. So this is just a good way for you. So if you have two screens, have 1F16 up on one screen and your PBS up on the other, and go to town and get it all organized. Now, one thing Rory did say on the call is many of the categories have been around for a while. Example, Excel trip. Okay, that's been around for 4 or 5 years. What he was trying to say is we can't add new people to Excel trip, right? If you're not part of Excel trip, you can't get into it. So for those of us who are in Excel trip, actually did the work and modified that page and advertised that page, we aren't going to remove those pages. But for those of you who have not done any advertising or SEO work on any of those old categories, you need to get your system updated and move forward from there to modify to get Google AdSense. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
So Barbara, I think you did a great job. And as you know, guys, this is a 2-hour commitment for you to do just that, to work on your PBS, to modify pages, write new pages, advertise your pages, especially if you do not have Google AdSense. You should be coming to this study hall every Sunday and committing until you get there. Because once you get the foundation of your PBS done and can move forward, it is huge. Plus, you turn on another stream of income when you get Google AdSense. We call it the cash cow. So that is the focus. That's what you need to be doing today. And Barbara, you can stop the recording and we will all mute out as you are working through your